so let's go on to episode 13. This is the second part of Kingdom, so there are 2 parts. Let's continue with this. This is where the episode starts off with the big bad. Oh no, we didn't finish the one last thing. The scene where at the end of 12, where you see the main bad dude from Zhao, whatever, the kin side, and he's like,
Riboku.
"I'm gonna get revenge."
That was
Yeah.
Liu. That was Liu.
Riboku.
Liu Mu,
Limu, Riboku, whatever,
We see him in the beginning of episode 13, and he comes with the Keys King, the one with the snake.
Yeah.
So he
King
is
of Key.
technically, and the way it felt is this guy is the money king, and he funds all the war people. Like he basically was going to start a second coalition war.
No, he's just the king of the
He's
key.
just the king who has neighboring.
Yeah.
Remember the
No, he's
first
just the king
coalition
with
war?
neighboring nation.
But in the
No,
first
he
coalition,
was supposed to join the coalition
He did.
war, but
he did, but he backed out.
he said he
No,
backed
no,
out.
you got them mistaken. He was gonna start the second coalition and attack Quinn.
No,
That was the
Yeah,
idea.
we know that. Yeah, we know that.
Stop. Okay, so what is first one? He was part of the first coalition war, but because of him
Yes.
pulling back, Kin won.
Right. Yeah, and the
So
pulling back,
what
what
he
he
said-
did was he created a threat in the back end, so the 3 coalition couldn't send the full army because there was a threat from key potential threat, so they couldn't send the full army.
So
And
what he was
that's
saying
what-
right now, what he was saying, he's like, if you don't give me an answer I like, I'm going to start a second coalition war.
Exactly. Yes. He will coordinate
So
with
he basically
Riboku and
threatened him.
start
He said,
it. Yeah.
Hey, you need
But
to win
I
me
have nothing to do
over.
with
And
money,
if you
though.
don't win me,
Yeah.
if you don't win me over, you're gonna be at war with me the very next moment. That's basically what
Yeah.
he was saying to the king.
Yeah.
So this is the
King
episode
Ze.
where the king and the biggest bad guy come, and it's like the whole unexpected thing. And this took me for a curveball because I was expecting the king, but I wasn't expecting this kind of political aspect. But the direction it went, the dialogue, the tension, the betrayal, the drama, and everything, like what happens next, and how.
Betrayal.
Well, in a
What
sense where
betrayal?
this guy Cai Ze, whatever, he basically, if they were going to go to war, he would have died regardless. It was a betrayal. It was a betrayal to the king because he went against him without his permission, other neighboring nations, and he was getting intel or getting other people in Brahmin.
You're missing the point of all that.
No,
No, that was not the intention at all.
no, not
You're
for him.
completely. Look,
The guy wanted something. He wanted the king to
No.
be won over by the other guy.
no,
Other
that
king.
was not the intention. Last time, the king of Quinn spoke to the chancellor. You remember his name?
Yeah, Liu Biu, whatever his fucking name is.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Real
They had a
boy.
conversation about
Real B?
They had a
Yeah,
conversation about
yeah,
the
this guy
kingdom.
was there. This guy was there, and he got won
The
over by him.
old man was there, and he did not go to the king of Qui, not
I
Quinn,
I remember him.
as a traitor. He already knew that this is the direction we need to head. He already won. He already knew that Quinn was going to be able to win the king of Qui.
I don't know if he did because he said, "You weren't. I didn't know you were this far prepared with the answer." He said it when he was
Bro, he was
daydreaming
already
over there on the
setting up.
rock. He was like, "How far have you thought about this?" He goes, "I didn't think you were prepared for this answer."
You have to realize his words had already moved him. The old man. The old man
Yeah, in
already
the
knew.
beginning, from that
For
one,
us,
yeah.
Yeah.
The old man's agenda was, let's get the king of Qui with king of Quinn, and let them be allies. He already knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I
don't know
think
if it's
part of
already- I
it.
don't know if it was going to happen because he.
I think he understood the king of
Severity
Key
of it, yes, severity of it.
because
it was worth the risk.
I mean,
It
like-
was worth the risk.
worth the risk because I think he also knew the guy,
Also,
right?
he was
Because
dying.
he's,
He knew he was
Yeah,
dying.
because the old guy talked to King of Key to stop the first coalition, and when he died, and when the king that kind of was hugging him,
You
like he's
guided me
like,
all this
you,
time.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
there was
he was-
already this.
We're skipping
connection.
that part. How long have you been cold? Oh man, what a fucking moment!
It was a
What-
beautiful
yeah,
moment.
what a fucking-
It's-
It was beautiful.
so
I
I
I
like
mean,
the
those are
political
kind of like.
aspect.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like the political aspect, but go ahead, Murder. You could go ahead for it.
No, like for me, like this kind of goes back to episode 12. Like I don't need fights. These are some of the best moments in Kingdom. I love, this old guys and the like, and I stopped to think like the concept of rule of law
That's
didn't exist.
I had to sit on it. I
It's
had
a
to sit on
fast,
that
yeah.
thought. I had to sit on that
Yes,
thought.
me too. I said, I was
This
like,
is
oh
where we live.
right,
This is what we have now.
yeah,
The
exactly,
fucking laws that we're setting up. That's what we live
And
in.
imagine like that's an innovation, right? To us, it's
I
like
honestly,
given.
I never understood law to the degree I understand it now.
Yeah, like the
All
point of
because of
like
kingdom.
you don't give
All
the
because of
men the
kingdom.
power, right? Like yeah, because you don't want to give the power to the men. Yeah,
you take it away.
you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
give,
yeah.
and I just love that kind of like it. Obviously, it's not
Progression,
100%
right? Yeah.
real, but just this perspective that probably other brilliant politician of the past is like this is why we do these things, and it's just a fascinating change of pace is perfectly. Just I loved everything about this episode, man. They're so good. And man, it feels like 5 minutes. I was like, what the? I was just watching. I was like, oh shit, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And then him, King say, like he has how many good speeches does he have? Holy fuck, the
He
king just
does.
That's what I
constantly
was gonna
dropping.
say.
Last
That's
season
what
There's
I
a
was
was gonna
reason
fucking
why.
say.
There's a reason why
epic.
he's a king. There's a reason why he's a king.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah,
and you see it in this episode, even at the end, the King of Queen was like, if this guy does not change his mind, if he stays consistent to what he believes in, I am 100% behind him. I am not moving, and I'm going to support this man. And the King of Queen, you see him bow down. Thank you for pulling your
yeah.
troops back. You see him thanking him. It's
No, he
every
conquered a
time
nation. He literally conquered a nation
he became
without going
Without
to
any
allies,
war.
fight.
Without going to
allies with the
war.
nation.
No,
Yeah,
So
without a
no, no,
bloodshed.
no, no,
Which
no,
is
no.
kind of
He
it's kind of a
conquered
nice
it.
parallel.
Let's be honest. He conquered it.
But it's a like kind of nice parallel versus Kanki too, right? Kanki took over with a lot of bloodshed, but he kind of convinced with words
Yeah.
a whole nation, right? Like so that's and then it's kind of interesting. Also, Riboku was the biggest threat.
Yeah,
I didn't, yeah,
and remember what they said. The whole point of him was you're taking over all these nations, you're taking over all these villages. What if one of them or two of them or three of them don't support the idea? And he said, we'll make
right,
them understand. We'll tell them what we're trying to build. We're trying to build a middle kingdom. Everyone is on equal footing. That's the important part.
yeah,
Equal fucking footing with laws. That no king is above you. And that's the fucking thing. When he said, when the king of Queens said, even kings, he said, even king.
No,
He
even
said,
royalty. I
right.
think royalty or noble.
yeah, even I think he said kings or something. I don't
No,
think he said nobles or
royalty or nobles.
I don't remember the exact words,
Whatever,
So you
but
whatever.
yeah,
High people, high
But
yeah,
people.
the
Yeah,
point
yeah.
is, as soon as he said yes, even king or royalty or nobles, you see the king of Queen looking up. He's been wanting, even the old man has been wanting an answer.
right.
How do we stop the
Answer.
Yeah,
bloodshed?
yeah. I
How
think
do we stop
everybody is
it?
like, and I think that's the big
Everybody's
purpose where
giving up, right? Everyone's giving
every
up.
king is like, how do I stop people from dying? And this showed all the death around, all the people,
Yeah.
thousands and millions of people dead.
500 years. 500 years,
One
right?
thing I
Of
did not
war.
like was the king of Queen was sitting down and he had this huge
That was so
stature,
dope. That was so dope.
huge aura, right?
Yeah.
But our boy was standing the whole time, but stern. Every answer, no. Right? Every answer was no. Like, like there were a couple of times when he said no, and he was very concrete, and he explained that this is why it's not going to work. This is what I'm trying to do. And then, bro, the fucking light, the glimmer in his eyes every time he fucking answered. What a solid episode. This man, the King of Quinn, whoever wrote his fucking lines, every time this guy gives a
Drop his
speech,
bomb.
Author.
Yeah.
every fucking time, whether it's against the chancellor, his own people, whether he's trying to raise the morale of civilians, on fucking point, without fighting, completely opposite of Shin. Completely fucking
Yeah.
opposite.
Very
Shin
opposite, right?
Bro,
is
Yeah.
all Shin is smart.
he's the kind of guy that Shin will follow for the rest of his life.
Oh, Shin will,
Yeah.
bro, and I love the fucking bond they have going on. Like everyone is like Shin just
They're
goes
both
in.
rivals.
It's
They're
his
both
fucking
rivals.
brother.
Like just like his thought process is, just because I'm king doesn't mean I'm not going against this
Amazing.
guy. He's always like, oh, he caught up so fast, I gotta go further. He's like competing. It's so dope.
And
Yeah, I
the
think
whole idea of Shin is yes, he wants to be a great general at the end of the day. For what?
Our
to
boy, the servant
support
boy.
the king of fucking Quinn. Bro, the brotherhood they have, the bond they have. Every time I see fucking just Shin walking in front of the king, picks up his daughter, throws her, plays with her. Bro, these are the fucking
Bro,
moments. This is what makes a
he
great
saved.
show.
He saved his daughter. He saved his
Yep.
life. Yo,
Uh,
yeah, they're like brothers. They're like brothers.
Let's say it
Yeah,
again.
brother.
Whoever is not watching fucking Kingdom,
You're missing out.
please watch this anime. We will say it every fucking time we review this fucking anime. You guys are missing fucking out. You
Yo,
don't know what Kingdom is.
And it's
Before
so sad.
we-
is there part 2? That's
Yeah,
the thing.
there is
No,
a part
that's
two
my
coming out.
conversation.
Is there?
Because at the end, it has to be part 2 because the
Part 2
king is
coming
now
out.
walking to go talk to the dude. Remember?
But the thing is, like, this war arc is like 3 seasons worth, so I'm just curious
No.
what they're gonna do.
Kingdom is not gonna do us like Demon Slayer. No fucking way. Kingdom has been
that
no fucking way. All right, let's end it with the last thing: the old man dying.
was
That was
The-
so sad
when-
and dope.
When the king
But
of
he kept on
Queen,
holding his heart. He kept on holding his heart the whole time. So you kind of felt
no,
that he was.
no, he was holding his heart because there were so many shocking moments every time, and I think that's when his heart couldn't take it. Be like, this is what I've been waiting for all my life. The
he
fact
just
that
basically
King of Queen
orgasmed
said,
himself to death.
yeah, but that's the fucking thing. I don't
That's
understand
a
the fact
dope
that the King
death.
of Queen said,
no.
How
I
long
think
have
he
you been
lived
cold?
because of the information he was in that. He wasn't getting shocked. I think it
I think
kept
he
him alive.
Yeah, and they
kept
also
him
It
alive
was-
and then
yeah.
gave him hope. Like,
Right. Yeah, giving hope and it kept him alive. And finally, when he kind of concluded, he's like, "I finally
Satisfied.
accomplished something.
I'm
Yeah,
satisfied,
at peace.
yeah.
Yeah, at peace." And he passed away.
That's why he thanked
No,
him. He's like, thank you. You know, this is at the end of the day, that's what he was saying. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. Well, with the part that I didn't understand was when the King of Queens said, how long have you been cold? Because your body's very cold. I'm thinking the guy died a while ago.
Yeah,
and his
me
body
too.
was just,
Me too. And
Yeah.
this is just spirit
and
taking
he
him
was
from
Yeah.
his
his soul was
last
holding
mission
up.
ever.
Yeah, I think it was the last mission that he.
Oh,
Yeah, I
what a
think
fucking
the
moment.
whole.
Let's
Yeah,
rate it.
that was
What a
beautiful.
fucking moment.
This
Oh,
is 10.
man, what?
I'm gonna 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yep, 10 out of 10. No,
10. Beautiful. Like
Beautiful.
one of the best. Yeah, I love it. It's what makes Kingdom truly
Amazing.
one of the peak.
amazing.
So I originally had it at 9.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Originally.
Nine is not
And then I
bad.
told
Nine is not
Amy,
bad.
no. Then I told Amy I had to sit on this episode. I literally had to sit
Yes.
on this episode, and it's a fucking 10.
10 out of 10.
This entire season is a perfect score.
What
I think
show?
so.
What show has given us 9, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10?
No,
You have a
Kingdom
12
has never
episode
missed.
part 1.
Never missed.
You have a 12
Except when
episode
you're
part
fucking
1.
7.5, 6.5, fucking.
Yeah. You're saying like nine.
Calm down.
You're the guy who
Calm
gave it
down.
7.5.
I have to feel a certain. This episode had no fighting. I gave it 10 out of 10. Right?
I think Kingdom does the masterful pacing
I need
where.
that impact. I need that impact, right? Like the king every time.
Yeah,
he
but
comes
you
in.
can't. But you can't do that every episode, right? Like you
Kingdom
just
does it.
physically can't
Kingdom
because
does
what,
it. Bro, that's the thing. That's the beauty.
you give
of
it
fucking Kingdom.
7.5. You give it a
never
7.5.
gave it. I
That's
gave
my
it
point.
7.5 because I did not like the whole coming from here. You guys enjoyed it, but for me, it was like we've seen it. You know, I want something different. Which Kingdom delivered, bro?
Yeah, at the end, like
Alright.
it's 10 out of 10. The season 10 out of
do
10.
So it's a 10 out of 10 for me this episode. Sui, what about you?
10.
I'm telling you, the whole
10.
season's a 10 for me.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. The entire season. What are we rating?
It's
I'm
my
rating it
favorite-
10.
It's my favorite season. It's my favorite season.
I think the entire
It-
season
it-
I give it
it
10 out of 10.
It
10 out
literally
of 10.
humbled me. This season humbled me.
Even though a couple of episodes were not 10 for me, the entire season as a whole, I don't give a fuck. 10 out of 10.
You know
10
what?
out of 10.
Again, this is the first time we're gonna ever agree and give a perfect score to an
Out of the
anime.
five.
Well deserved.
Well
And
deserved.
Well deserved.
keep watching it. You are.
So what was it part 2? What's the part 2? Like I read it. There's no. I didn't see any update on part 2.
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take this offline. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out Kingdom. My wife has started watching it. She's already on episode 20 something. It's a great anime. Season 1 animation is not good, but the story is great. Season 2 animation story incredible. Season 3 is a fucking movie, a fucking masterpiece. 4 masterpiece, and 5, oh my fucking god. Like we all said, a 10. Like and subscribe. We'll be back later. We're gonna miss you, Kingdom. Can't wait till you're back. Peace.
I know.
Peace.
Sad.